Dursey, come here. Dursers, come here. I hope you're okay with eating cat hair.
Oh, yeah, I eat hair all the time.
Yay!
This kitty is so sweet.
Yeah, it's sad because the internet is obsessed with coots when really, I don't know how to tell the world this, Durs has a better personality.
Oh!
Yeah. Also, what is splashed everywhere?
Oh, it was some snot.
Ew.
Oh, I accepted that with the fur.
Durs!
Wait, this is sick. I'm never, ever not doing a baking stream here.
Listen, yeah. Look how gnarly it is too. It's so dirty and gross.
Who used this?
Well, me, but it was in the kitchen, so it just got nasty.
Oh my God. We're making macarons, Valentine's themed macarons. But what got you into baking?
Got me into baking.
Yeah, when were you like, wow, I like this?
Well, my mom was a pastry chef growing up.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so my mom was a pastry chef when I was a kid, and I remember like being like 3 years old, like running through the bakery, like eating like chocolate chips, you know, because they just had bins of it, and Jesus.
I got this.
But then eventually she like went to like call center jobs. She like worked for Marriott for a while, like just random stuff. But even when she wasn't a pastry chef, she was just always in the kitchen baking. And so I learned from like a really young age, like I made cookies from scratch when I was probably like 7 years old.
From scratch?
Yeah, because it was just like, that's just what we did. Like, so it was just like,
Wait,
I was
crazy.
baking from like a really, really young age. And then when I was 16, I did a murder mystery party for my 16th birthday. It was Alice in Wonderland themed. Nobody showed up. It was really cool. But
oh my God.
Yeah, like 3 people showed up out of like this 14 I invited, and everyone was
what
like assigning
happened? Were they all
roles.
sick? Like, what happened? I feel like kids always want to go to parties, right? So it's like,
well, that's
happened?
why the murder mystery party that we did was so like satisfying for me, because it was like a dream of mine at like 16, and now finally I had people that like showed up.
Everyone goes.
Yeah.
Aww.
I grew up super, super poor, and I drove 45 minutes to my high school. So I had a special special perms or whatever to go to that high school, because that high school had like a better education. And so people would always like kind of like poor shame me, and then also like not want to drive out to my house. And so like I invited all my friends, and none of them wanted to come. And it was like a whole thing. It was really sad, but it's fine. We're fine, everybody.
Dude.
Everyone showed up to my murder mystery party last time, so that was cool.
Cutie, we're hanging out for a while. She's telling me stories and stuff, and like after every story, she's like, "It's fine.
It's fine. It's like
fine."
Like, it's
Cutie's
cool.
been through it, man.
But yeah, well, like one of the saddest things ever is we'd always go to this boy Riley's house and play Halo. And one time after like state basketball tournament, people were closer to my house for once, because you know you go to another school for like state basketball.
Holy shit! Yeah.
And then,
dude, I think it's the shifter. I think it's clogged.
Anyway. We're at the state basketball tournament, so everyone's actually closer to my house for once. And I'm like, guys, let's go to my house and play Halo, because that's what we used to do, was play Halo. And so then all the boys come to my house, and I'm like, do you guys want soda pop? Like, what can I, like, I'm trying to be like cool, you know? Aww. I'm excited to have them at my house. And I go to the bathroom, and while I'm in the bathroom, one of the guys says to another guy, he's like, yo, call your mom to come pick us up. This house is whack. And I was like, ugh! It was like so sad.
That's so sad.
And so I was like in the bathroom, and I was like, oh no. And then I went outside, and I was like, hey, do you guys want to play Halo? They're like, no, Riley's mom's coming to pick us up. We're just going to go to his house. And I was like, okay, go home. Yeah. Sad. So anyway, people just like, my house was whack. People didn't want to come to it. I was also like the Mormon girl. So, you're not like getting any booze snuck into my murder mystery party. Like,
Yeah, because they're all doing drugs and stuff. No.
But since it was Alice in Wonderland, I wanted like a cool, like topsy-turvy Alice in Wonderland cake. And I like designed it, and we couldn't afford to like go to a bakery and have them make it. So I was like, I'll just make it myself. And it was fugly, but that was the first like tiered cake I ever made. And then from there, I just made cakes whenever anybody needed them. And then went to culinary school when I was working a retail job for a really long time. Went to culinary school, did pastry, and then just worked retail. One time I was having like a mental, quarter life crisis, and I found a job listing for a wedding cake designer, and I applied, and I went in, and they said, no, you don't have any experience, right?
Oh.
And I had a whole portfolio. Like before I went in, I spent the whole weekend baking and decorating cakes. So I had like a thicker portfolio. They're like, you don't have any professional experience, like this isn't gonna work.
They wanted you to work at a place.
And they were like, well, we'll offer you like $7.50 an hour if you wanna come just be a pastry chef. And I was like, oh shit. But I had like a salary job in retail where I was getting like $80K a year. And so I was like, oh, do I quit and like go to freaking $7.50 an hour? And then I was like, you know what? I will just do both. So I worked in the bakery from like 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. and then I'd go work like my 9 to 5, I'd start like 10 to 8 every day.
Gosh,
and then I'd go home and I'd
grinding.
sleep. Yeah, so I did that. I did that for a while, and then when I was a pastry chef, I every single weekend I would just decorate styrofoam cakes and bring them into my boss, and then eventually my boss was like, okay, you can do wedding cakes, and then I got a raise. I quit my retail job, and that's how I did wedding cakes. Yeah, crazy, huh?
Wow, so how'd you hear of Twitch?
So funnily enough, I was working a full-time job, and then I would play League of Legends every single night.
How did you hear of League?
My boyfriend at the time played it.
Wow.
So yeah, I dated this guy for like 5 years, and he played League, and watching him play League was the first time that I saw a game that like triggered something in me the same way Halo did. Like I loved Halo, and it was like my whole life growing up. And then I think that's gonna be enough.
Also, by the way she was doing it was way more efficient than the way I was doing it. I think I was actually clogging it because I put so much force.
So I watched him play League, and then he got me like kind of like converted, into playing League. And then I felt bad because I was playing League so many hours. I was like, might as well stream it and feel productive.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that's how I started doing it. Because I'd watch like Sneaky on stream. I'm a Cutie Pie is where my name comes from. And like, yeah.
I would have never guessed.
Bjergsen was the first person I ever subbed to. Isn't that funny?
That's crazy.
Do you know how to separate an egg white?
Yeah, no. Oh, dang it. Oh, okay, I thought you were asking me if I know how to crack an egg with one hand. So I got really excited, but I don't know how to separate egg whites.
Okay, just plop it in your hand.
Oh.
And let it go through your fingers.
All right, check this out.
Oh boy. Wait, how did you do that? Okay, baking tip 101.
Okay.
You always crack your egg on a flat surface.
Oh, so that shells don't go in.
Yeah.
Oh,
but that's okay.
There is a piece.
Oh, I'll grab it.
It's okay. We're eating dog hair, cat hair,
eggshells,
eggshells and chunky almond flour.
Wait, no, in your hand.
Oh, in my hand. Oh, okay. Okay, gross. Ew, okay, it's fine. This is, okay.
Oh,
Eggs are
don't
very
squeeze
expensive. It. Don't squeeze it. I did almost squeeze it.
Just let it go through your fingers.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate this. Dude, are eggs normally this, like...
Yeah. He's just holding on to his placenta.
Let go, bro.
There it goes.
Let go of the placenta.
There you go.
There you go.
And then plop them in there.
Okay, I really do be panicking for no reason. Okay. Well, you got way more.
You failed.
I failed.
Okay, so look, see, I just separate and then I just shake and another chunk plopped off.
Okay.
So you just one hand like that. Okay. But
Judy is so full of knowledge.
Amika. There it is.
What do you think, honey?
Whoa, I'm sorry.
He's a flinchy boy.
Whoa, I'm sorry. So Swift.
Swift is literally the same as Mika.
Yeah, they have the same personality.
They're mama's boys, and then they freak out with every single sound.
Okay, so
Do you think it looks good so far, or is it?
Yeah, it's fine right now.
Oh, it looks good. Okay.
So it's pretty good, and I'm gonna have you do the next third.
How do you go through the middle? How do you go through the middle? Do I stab?
I feel like we're like in Ghost. Let me show you.
It's like do you just go down?
Through on the side.
Like on the side,
yep,
and then through.
Flop them over.
Okay. Through the middle, flop it over. Through the middle, flop it over.
Through the middle, flop it over.
Through the middle. What do I do if it's all over? Through the middle.
Really quickly, set that down.
Oh my God.
Put your hands up. Do a quick dab, because you're not gonna pick it up. So just keep going. You're fine.
I just dabbed so hard. I think I
You
pulled my
did dab
neck.
so hard. You dabbed way harder than I've dabbed in my
dabbed
life.
so hard. Judy tells me to dab, I'm gonna dab.
Okay, so this is great. We haven't popped too many bubbles. It's still pretty fluffy, right? It looks like Play-Doh.
It does look doughy.
So now I need to pop just enough bubbles that... Goodbye, phone.
It's okay. Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
All right, so most importantly is you're gonna squeeze from the top. See these little circles? So you're gonna try to keep them all close to that same size.
Okay. So
Like just like a V, but
yeah.
you hold it longer on your...
All right. So down.
So hold up. So I'm holding up here, and then I'm going down, and then I'm going back up and holding.
Okay, I'm going down, and then I'm going back up, and then I'm holding, and then I'm going over here to put a little more, and then I'm going back down. Mine looks like shit. No,
it does look slightly different.
It looks so bad. Oh my, ew. I hate mine. No. It looks like a really bad shit.
They kind of look like balls.
Oh,
I know.
Me too. Oh my god, it does look like a pair of balls. Yes, that is, it'll look different when it's baked. Trust the process.
So now,
Okay.
you're gonna grab your board and we're gonna try to get all the bubbles. This is not the right texture. Guys, I already know that these have failed. It's better to maybe hit it on the corner.
Sorry, Mika. I'm cooking. Let Mama cook, Mika. Oh, on the corner you said.
Yeah, it's just a little easier if you go at an angle.
Mika. Mika.
Oh, she's downstairs.
Well, how'd you know?
Come here.
Oh.
She's in Lud's stream room.
Yes.
Were you streaming?
Hello, are you streaming?
Oh, I used a she for Mika. Wait, is Mika a boy?
He's a boy, yeah.
Oh,
But
sorry.
He's
Sorry, everybody. Everyone's so mad at me. I'm sorry.
I think he's asexual.
That's Durz's.
I've never seen, I got him at 6 months, and even before he was neutered, I've never seen him hump anything.
Yeah.
He's never even attempted to thrust anything, not another animal, not a leg, not a stuffed animal, nothing. Also, he squats when he pees. He doesn't.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, he squats first, and then he's never marked. He's never like marked his territory ever. And then he'll squat, and then he'll lift his leg at the end, and he's consistent every time. Just a little.
It's the little leg.
Yeah, a little leg.
Durz, when we got Durz, I went to pick him up and I was like, I want that little boy cat. And they were like, okay, here's the boy cat. And I was like, okay. And then I went to the vet and I was like, my little boy cat needs its shots. And they were like, okay. And then I gave my little boy cat shots. And then all of a sudden my boy cat went into heat. And I was like, my boy cat needs to get neutered. And they were like, oh, your boy cat needs to be spayed. And I was like, oh.
Oh my god.
So that's how I found out my boy cat was a girl cat.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Though. Was it traumatic a little bit? Like
no, I was
like,
kind of like, who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? But I still just use he and hims because you just get so used to it. Yeah. And I feel like he responds more when I'm like, where is he? He comes out and I'm like, oh.
Hello, puppy.
My chat says he's a trans icon.
Aww.
Which I'm like, if Durz is the mascot for all trans people, please, go ahead. What a beautiful mascot.
Beautiful mascot. Okay, it's good now. No, I'm not standing on a stool.
Okay, Vanilla Bean is a funny girl. So you have to splice her open, kind of like when you're in biology class harvesting the frog. Did you ever have to do that?
Oh yeah, the dissecting.
Yeah. I didn't. I claimed I was Jewish.
Oh, you didn't want to?
Apparently, if you're Jewish, you don't have to. So I was like, I'm Jewish, even though I was super Mormon. But anyway.
You just straight up lied?
I super lied.
She really did not want to.
I told this story on stream the other day. No. I told chat that one time I took a pregnancy test, you know, to like feel something. I was like definitely not pregnant. Like I was not pregnant.
Wanted to feel something.
Sometimes you're stressed and you're like, could I be?
Could I be more stressed?
Yeah.
Could I be more stressed?
And
Let me find out.
I don't know if you heard about the Virgin Mary, but apparently she was a virgin. And that's really stressful because you never know when Jesus is going to choose you. And it's like, what am I supposed to? So I took a pregnancy test, and this is when I'm living with my mom. I'm like 18 or something. And I put it in the garbage. And then, I don't know, maybe my mom was a snoop. She probably was. I trusted her. Naive.
No.
I get home from work. My mom's like, Blair, do you have something you should tell me? And I'm like, no. And she was like, I cleaned out your room today. And I was like, thanks. And she was like, when I was taking out the garbage, I found this. And I was like, fuck. And like, it's a pregnancy test. It's negative. I'd like to make it very clear it's negative. I go, oh, that's not mine. And she's like, whose is it? And I was like, my friend Sheila's. And she's like, oh, Sheila? Like, Sheila's sexually active,
Sheila.
right? You know? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, well, like, that's disappointing to hear. And I was like, yeah. And she got an abortion. Why? I was like double downing my lie because I was not a good liar. I've never been a good liar.
It's a negative pregnancy
It's a negative,
test.
and I was like, yeah, it's really sad. She got an abortion, and my mom was like, oh, so sad. That's so sad. Like instead of just being like, it was negative. I know, but I like doubled down so the story seemed more believable that it was Sheila's. And I was like, yeah, Mom, she's really going through it. And my mom's like, oh, that's so sad.
Oh my.
She had to have known I was lying, right?
No, she just
She might have believed
you.
me because she was like Mormon and stuff. So maybe she was just, but it was so dumb. And then like a few days later, I went into my mom's room and I just like kind of followed up. I was like, yeah, Sheila's doing better, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
It was so weird.
Literally unhinged.
Yeah, it was unhinged.
That reminds me of the time I first saw porn.
Oh God. Dramatic.
And it was I was at a friend's house and she had an older brother and she was on his PC and she's like, Rachel, come, watch the hallway, make sure no one comes. And so she starts.
That's how every bad thing starts.
Showing me porn and it's just like pictures.
Yeah.
Like on this one, we're laughing like, oh my God, look at the little dingly thing. And then her brother starts coming down the hallway.
Oh, and you were no longer on watch.
Yeah, and no, I was watching, but I panicked and I froze. Because I was like, oh my God, he's coming. Because like he could already see down the hall that we were in his room, which is already
that's
weird.
already big red flag.
Yeah, and so I froze. He comes in, he's like, what are you guys doing? And he instantly rats on us. And so I'm sitting in the kitchen.
That clears his search history, you know. He's like, they found this.
He's like, yeah, I can blame them
They've
now.
been looking at this.
But like, I am sitting like on the floor at the kitchen counter. She's like talking to her mom and her brother. And your story reminded me of this because I feel like, well, we had to like stop being friends. And I think it's because she blamed it on me, like lied to her parent about me being like a crazy sex person. And so
how old were you?
I was like probably like 15, 14, 13.
Wow.
It was around there. I was in my younger teens.
That's lucky. I saw porn when I was like 8.
8?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was accidental.
Yeah. I did walk in on my parents one time.
Did you?
I woke up from a nightmare. That was probably the first time I like saw.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's traumatizing.
Oh, and I did find one of my dad's, like, he had a VCR tape.
Oh my God.
Of like porn. And it was like old, like 80s. It was crazy. I remember it vividly. And he hid it like underneath.
The typical.
There's like, we had like the giant TVs and the big like thick ones, you know, and it was like underneath the stand, like hidden underneath. Yeah, VHS?
VHS, yeah.
Yeah.
So you need a VCR. If it's
A
on a
VCR is what you need to play the VHS.
Anyway, I harvested the beans.
Oh my God.
You just scrape them.
I didn't realize you were just doing this.
Yeah, I was harvesting. Hormones do weird stuff.
It does.
I was crazy to my first ex-boyfriend, and I can fully acknowledge that. I was crazy. I was crazy.
Wait, how?
So one time he bought me a Crunchwrap Supreme with no sour cream, my favorite thing from Taco Bell. And
a Crunchwrap Supreme with no sour cream. Bars.
My favorite thing from Taco Bell. And then I eat it all. And he's like, surprise, I got you another one.
Aww,
so sweet, right? It's my favorite thing.
So nice.
No, I'm fucking insane. And I go, you think I'm fat? Why did she do that? Why? Baby Blair, why'd you do that? Why?
The thought didn't
And then I
even
didn't talk to him for like
cross
4
my-
days. That's how I was.
4 days?
Yeah, I was crazy in high school. Crazy. This is probably why people didn't show up to my birthday party. Well, I was also poor, and they made fun of me for that. But I was also crazy. Actually, that birthday party was before I went crazy, so never mind. Okay.
Your story reminded me of a time when I was in the process of breaking up with one of my boyfriends, and this was like the meanest thing I think I've ever done to anybody.
You're like, do I want to say
We
it?
were breaking up, and he was sobbing. He was crying, and I was sitting like next to him, but like looking at him. He was crying. He started getting the gnarliest snot. Like it was dripping. Like it was like the egg, you know.
Stop! Oh my God, I'm crying.
The egg yolk. It was like a good 1.5 inches long. And he was like leaning forward, so it wasn't like touching his lips, so he didn't feel it. I was so.
You're like, you're gross.
I was so grossed out, and I felt so bad, but also I was so stressed because I didn't know how to tell him because it wasn't the time, you know, to be like, you have like a really big booger. I didn't.
So did you say something?
It was silent for like a really long time, and he was just crying, and I had to tell him like,
oh no.
hey, you gotta. And he wipes it and he drags across his hand, and he just starts bawling even more. And I was like, I'm so sorry.
Nauseous.
I did it. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
I feel like I should have told them when I started to see it form.
Yeah.
But like I didn't think it would escalate to that point. You know what I mean? Like I really did not think it was going to get like this long.
No.
And it was so long. Oh God, because I didn't want to embarrass him. It was already like a horrible time, you know? But then I ended up embarrassing him more because it was so long. But yeah, your story reminded me of that.
Cutie, are we able to nominate you for a streamer award? No, that'd be cringe. Imagine. I'm like, and the winner is.
And the winner is me.
Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
For free? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so macarons should have little feet on them.
I know, I'm still thinking about that.
Did I talk too much?
No.
My anxiety just kicked in.
Wait,
I was like,
what?
oh God. I just got nervous I was talking too much.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're actually like me for reals. Crazy. I feel like we've been talking very normally. Have we been talking too much?
Oh my God, should we stop? Should I hold my breath until my space turns purple? What do you think?
Should we just like die?
Should I just stop? Be honest. Should I be honest?
Oh no.
These are bad.
It's okay. I don't think chat knows what macarons
We made cookies.
Wait, actually? That's what they
Yeah,
are?
we just made cookies.
They're heart-shaped cookies now.
They're so bad.
Here, I'll show you a photo of what she sent
cookies.
me.
No, don't.
This is the example photo that she
I might have
sent.
overmixed it, yeah. But I
They're
definitely
supposed
didn't.
to look like this, Pepe.
Yeah, they don't. They don't even look like hearts like that.
They don't even, they look like sacks. Aww. Oh my God.
That's the girl you should worry about.
No. I think it's gonna taste delicious.
It'll taste like sugar, and people love sugar, so. Chat, I know they look like ball sacks. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna paint little smiley faces on them now.
Yeah.
Because I think they'll be cuter with little smiley faces.
I will do a
And now he looks cuter.
Aww.
Actually saved. You see him, chat?
Wait, that's so cute.
Okay. Oh yeah. It was
Oh
that guy.
yeah.
There he is. That's a little
Wait,
butt.
this looks like actual balls. Wait, should I? No, I shouldn't. I was gonna say I could paint like little pubes. I won't. Okay. A little sussy little guy. Dude, it just looks like titties now. Floating hands? Maybe like if I go like this. Oh no.
Oh, I just messed up. I have to start.
Oh really?
I have to start over.
No, oh my god, that's perfect!
Is it? Right there. Okay, let me do it correctly. Let me do it correctly and then I'll show you guys this one. You guys can't look at it.
Dude,
Oh my god.
It's bad.
Dude.
Are
Okay,
you
okay, give me a
serious?
second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let her cook.
Let her cook, let her cook.
Okay. I need more surface area.
No. I'm gonna eat. They said any. Oh, Among Us. I'll eat Among Us. Oh. All right, here I go. Taste test time. Wow.
Oh, all the goo came out.
Oh, wow.
How is it?
The filling is delicious.
Oh, that's good. Oh no. Why is it so crunchy?
It's so crunchy.
It's not even a cookie. Oh no. All right. John, do you want to see my cookie? Okay guys, I want you to know I've spent a lot of time on this and no matter what, just think it's good, okay? No matter what, be nice. Okay, ready chat?
You are so funny. What the?
Here we go. I'm too nervous, I can't do it.
Oh shit, I got it
no.
in my hair. You want me to do it?
No, I got it.
Are you sure? Oh my god! Wait, you're an
What
artist.
does that say?
Ray is co-hosting the whole Streamer Awards with QTCinderella.
Huge!
What?
We've done it!
That's crazy!
Anyway, I spelled stream wrong at least 100 times.
She spelled stream wrong. She spelled Ray wrong on all these cookies. Okay, it didn't need to be that crazy. She really said Rhea.
I painted it and I go,
Rhea.
wait a second. I'm dyslexic. That shouldn't have been my job.
Oh, show them the first one.
It was so good.
It was so good.
Up until I spelled it Stremmer.
Stremmer.
Oh, yeah, that's the announcement.
Yeah, I told, okay.
You did
so
it.
Cutie asked me if I wanted to co-host and I was like, let me think about it. I thought about it for like 2 months. Was it
Yeah.
a month? It was like 2 months because it was after I did I presented an award at the Game Awards and I realized, I told her, at first I was like, oh yeah, that sounds great. But then I realized presenting one award was only like 5 minutes. Mm-hmm. And so I was just honest with her. I told her, I was like, okay, listen, I think I would be really nervous and scared.
I said, that's cringe.
She said, what made me decide to say yes is that she said that she also, is nervous as well.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did!
So good at this.
She said she's nervous as well.
I would never admit that.
I was like, okay, if she's freaking out, then I can freak out too. So, yeah. Yeah.
I ate another one of those and I don't know why.
It's
not good.
It's very sweet.
Mm-hmm. They aren't good.
It was an adventure.
We tried.
It was. I have.
See, worst case, if we fail at the Streamer Awards, we tried. But yeah, Streamer Awards is March 11th. This is my co-host.
Yeah, details. So
what are the details?
We need details. Okay, so right now you can nominate.
Mm-hmm. And you can still buy tickets to come, actually.
Oh my God.
There's an audience.
Audience is.
Yeah.
Oh, wait! What the Wait, you didn't tell. I thought it was gonna be.
For some reason, I thought I told you.
Wait, what?
There will be 300 people this year on the floor.
300, okay.
And then Upper Deck, which is separate from the streamers, they have no access to the streamers, is 1,000 seats that are on sale now. You'll do great.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
I'm sorry I didn't mention that.
That is so crazy that we just announced this and I'm now hearing that
Sometimes
for the first time.
Details
That is insane. Holy shit. I can't get out of this, man.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
No, it's fine.
It's not that bad.
No, f you, bro. We're in this together.